Whoa, eh. I went from the pen to the den. I was down on my ass, so they tried to count me out, but I'm right back
About
in. I
the
usually
following
never
interview
say what the
contains
word
language
gets a
and
hundred
description
thousand
of
words
violence
that could
that may be
span.
unpleasant and unsuitable
But
for
you know that
children.
I was drowning and you
Expression.
ran off and left me. So I hope you take it personal when I'm with the bestie.
Welcome everyone to Conversations from the Pen to Your Den. I'm your host, Meco Wiggins, aka Megatron. Today I'll be interviewing my man K Love. Um, K Love, state your name for the viewers, man, and where you from, man.
And man, I'm Kendrick McKinney from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. I'm 24 years old, man.
I want to give a shout out to Rocky Mount, man. That's 252, man. That's crazy, right? Because I'm from Kingston, man. That's 252 also. You know what I'm saying? Right up the road.
Yeah.
So tell us a little something about yourself, about your upbringings and stuff.
Man, I'm just focus on myself, bettering myself each day. I'm in the Bible real hard, and I'm just trying to become a better father for my son out there, stuff like that, trying to become a better family man, trying to better myself, just educating myself, working on the book in there right now as we speak, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm currently doing right now, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? But can you give us a little something like how was you brought up? Like was your mother, you was in the household with your mother and your father, or like do you have any siblings? Like can you tell us a little something about that?
Yeah, I got on my mama's side, I got a little brother and two little sisters. I'm the oldest on my mama's side, but on my father got a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm really about my little brother really the youngest, because me and my little brother got the same daddy. But my father got a lot of kids, but we kind of grew up in a Christian household. You know what I'm saying? Still victim to the streets out there. You know what I'm saying? My mama moved to the projects for the first time, and when like cousins, breaking little certain rules that were kind of new to us when we were coming up. So to fit in, we started doing it too. You know what I'm saying? Cussing, sagging out pants, stuff like that. But we really weren't gang banging at the time. We were just running around doing a lot of bad stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just normal kid stuff like being mischievous and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was me also when I was coming up, man. So do you mind speaking on what landed you in prison?
Man, I keep it real, man. I got a nephew that's older than me, but my family, you know what I'm saying? He's my nephew, but he lost his life out there to the street life. So I was out there riding for revenge, trying to get some revenge, and stuff like that. And that's what kind of landed me here. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. Like that. Well, I didn't mean to say that's what's up, but I mean that's what's up.
Yeah.
You've been open enough to be able to speak about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you remorseful for what landed you here, though?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I know my nephew won't want me to go this route. I know he won't want me to crash out like this. You know what I'm saying? Not like this. You know what I'm saying? If I could go back, take time back, I wouldn't did nothing I did. You know what I'm saying? If I could take that back, well, I do wish I could take that back though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's big though, man. To hear you, state that you are remorseful for what it is that you did. I hate to see somebody lose their life and then, you know what I'm saying, over nonsense, just lose their life, you know what I'm saying? That's the worst call you probably can get as a parent, you know what I'm saying, getting a call that your kid has been hurt or shot or anything, you know what I'm saying? So, I deal with that myself, man, you know what I'm saying, because I'm in here for, some a very serious offense, you know what I'm saying, a couple of them I know I done, and that's one of them I still claim my innocence on, but at the end of the day, somebody still lost their life, you know what I'm saying, a parent still had to bury a child, so, I heard you speak on and say that you was writing a book and you're in the Bible, you know what I'm saying. What are some other things you're doing there to utilize your time?
Working out, you know what I'm saying, just uplifting guys when I can, you know what I'm saying, do whatever I can, just, being more social than I was out there in the world, you know what I'm saying. Trying just, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, like, what do the facility has to offer you for as educational wise?
Well, I just got in PD class about last week, so I'm waiting for that to start. It's supposed to start yesterday, but I don't know what happened. But basically, they got GED class, they got CDL class. And I got to get my CDL, but I'm focused on this GED thing right now.
That's major, man. That's major. That's where it start with, man. You gotta get that GED, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay educating yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even after you get the GED,
right.
Continue to embrace, any type of academic activities that you can get involved in. Okay, so like, how's your mental health, and how do you hold up together mentally in here? You know what I'm saying? Is your mental health good?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But when I find myself, I read the Bible, or I call somebody to my door, speak some words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Some good insight. You know what I'm saying? But I try to control my mental health as much as possible.
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
That's a big thing, man. Like, mental health is real. Like, a lot of people don't like to speak about mental health because the first thing they think about is like, yo, I ain't crazy, or I ain't retarded, or I ain't this, and that has nothing too much to do with mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, just having a regular sleeping disorder is considered mental health. You know what I'm saying? Because lack of deprivation of sleep. Sleep deprivation, you know what I'm saying, it can lead to other things too, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I went through that in 2020, especially during the pandemic, where I wasn't getting my rest, you know what I'm saying? It became times when I was only sleeping 2 hours a day, you know what I'm saying, if that, and I'm up and next thing you know, I'm hallucinating, you know what I'm saying? So mental health is real, man, you know what I'm saying? So you got to try to keep that together and find things to do. I say that you talk and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's my therapy, like being able to talk to people or go down there and talk to the psychiatrist about different things, you know what I'm saying? Even if the things I'm talking about is basically my plans for the future, or my plans when I get out of here.
Right.
Anytime you have any type of mental health issue, or you feeling depressed or anything like that, man, don't hesitate. Like you said, call somebody to your door and talk. And, you know what I'm saying? Get some positive feedback. If that don't work, then contact a member or something like that, man, and go seek the help that you need. Don't be ashamed. Never be ashamed of that right there. Take care of your mental health or your physical health either. Do you feel the prison system are doing more harm or good for those that's housed within the system? What do you think about that?
And I can't really. Everybody different how they handle their time, and everybody take certain things different. I see 1 minute they going here with certain things happening incarcerated, but then it's like 1 minute.
It has its pros and its cons. You know what I'm saying? That's me as far as my personal experience. It has its pros and its cons. It has its good and its bad. You know what I'm saying? But I come to learn over the course of doing time. The rehabilitation towards the individual. You know what I'm saying? You got to want it. You know what I'm saying? I got in trouble on my bed. Early in my bed, I got in trouble with my bed, and what I did start making the change. I started making within 2021. I say a lot of things that I did in my past still affect me. Because certain places, they start looking you up, and they start looking you things that you did in the past. I ran into a lot of setbacks because of just that. My name, he did. He did it. You know what I'm saying? I came into a situation of back in March where a guy coming up come up and did me, and I defended myself, and because he had to go to outside medical, and I was given the charge, you know what I'm saying, for defending myself, which is crazy. And not only that, you know what I'm saying, and I was going your audit, and I was going doing everything, working, doing everything out of supposed to do, went to school, you know what I'm saying, I'm just staying productive, staying positive, doing good things. Right.
Whoa, I went from the pen to the den. I was down on my ass, so they tried to count me out, but I'm right back in. I usually let them say what they want. It's 100,000 lines they could spin. But you noticed I was drowning and you ran off and left me. So I hope you take it personal when I'm with the bestie. And we hopping out Ferraris and we jumping on jet skis.